Hello sir, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Daniel Amjid and I hope you will be fine. Our project is about Hangman game. It is a simple game. In this game, a player has to guess letters in a word. If you get a letter wrong, a body part is added to the hangman. So this is the basic idea of Hangman game. In our game, we are using two modules, that is Pygame and OS. So after using Pygame module, we need to initialize Pygame. After this, we'll define the dimension of our game. So we need a width and a height in pixels that we want our game to be. So we choose 800 as a width and 500 as a height. Now to actually tell Pygame that we want our width and height to be this, what we need to do is we'll write here pygame.display.set underscore mode, and inside of bracket we'll write width and height. So next we'll define what we want the name of our game. For this we'll write pygame.display.set underscore caption, and we'll write hangman game in a string. After this we'll set FPS, which means frame per second and is actually the speed of the game on which it will run, and we are going to give 60 FPS. Then we'll create a clock object in Pygame that will make sure that our loop is gonna run on this speed. So I am gonna say clock equals to Pygame dot time dot clock, and inside of bracket I'll put FPS. Now we'll name a variable run and we'll set it equal to true, and this is gonna be what controls our while loop. So we'll create a while loop while whatever on the right hand side of this, so the variable run is equal to true whatever we'll write in a while loop. So we'll write clock dot tick bracket, so the while loop run on the speed we have set on. And here I think I have made a mistake. We need actually to put that inside of the bracket here. So for controlling an event we'll use a for loop, events like pressing a mouse button or keyboard etc. So for event in pygame.event.get bracket, so if event.type equal to whatever we want to check, in this case we'll check pygame.quick. So to quit the game we'll write run is equal to false, and below of it we'll write pygame.quick. After this event, to check for a mouse press as if event.type is equal to pygame.mouse button. So to check the position of a mouse in XY coordinate, what we are going to do is to set the position of mouse. Next we will load images on the screen. So now I'll go up a little bit and we'll put this line in a variable win, and next we'll load some images, and next I'll put comments so it will be easy for later addition in these codes. Now we are going to make a list of images. So we'll use for loop and we'll put 7 here, and this loop will run 7 times, and it is because we have 7 images. So for this we'll write this code. After loading images we'll have a comment name game variables. After this we'll set hangman status to 0. Now to make a background color white we are going to use RGB, which is red green blue. We can make every color from these combinations. So for white color we'll use 255 255 255 as a combination of these 3 colors, and to update this we'll write this code. After running this we can see the background color as white. After this we'll draw hangman images. For this we'll write this code and we'll set the position of hangman.
Hello sir, my name is Abdurrahman and I hope you will be fine. So after this I will be continue. After writing all the code we write another comment name button variable, and we will set it radius of 20 and the gap size is 15. Now we will make letter variable and will write one strong all of the button in listed form, and this will be logarithm of start x and start y. Next we will make a for loop and give it value of 26 inside, and here we determine x position and as well as here y position, and we will write a logarithm for both. So here now we have the x and y position. After this we will write letter dot append, and we will make another list like this and put x and y. Now the next is to display a keyboard type on the screen. We will define a function draw. Now we will take these line of codes and paste it here, and then we will replace them with draw word. Now we will make a comment and will make a for loop again here, and will write this after. This will draw a circle and will define a color black, and it will will be 000. After running the code, we see the circles on the screen for buttons, and this will make a variable a and will pass it up to 65. After defining a, we write letter dot append, and then after this we will make font, and for this I'll write a comment here, and then I write this line of codes for syntax size, and the size of syntax is 40. After this we will go to the drawing button, and now and inside of it actually draw the letter for render, and after we'll write a win plate for where we want to draw the text, where we want to draw, so we can draw it in x and y variables. After running this, we can see the letters are not in the button and put a bit lower than the button made. Now we will import math module to calculate the distance, and now we'll write this algorithm for it collision. We will write if else. Now after running this, we will see each button after pressing they are showing the same letter.
My name is Zuhaib, and after this I will continue. So after writing all of this code, we will left with some things like text on the screen, that what letters we have guessed, how long the word is, and also going to handle when the user won the game and what if they lost, and also we will make a changes to look it a little bit nicer. So in the first step we are going to do is in the game variable, I'm going to define a word which I want to use this for game. These are some of the words. I make another variable with the name guest, and it is blank. After this, developer contain 8 letters, so what we need to do is to make 8 blank lines on the screen. So for this we write a code in a draw. So we make a variable name display word, control this by using a for loop. After this we will define a font for a words. To render the text, we are going to write a code inside a draw. After this we define the font size. So to run this, you can actually see that the blank lines are shown on the screen. After this, if we press a word, it will be added on the blank underscores. So for this, we here append the letter inside the guessed variable, so it works perfectly. So after this, when we guessed a wrong letter, so the body part is added in the hangman. So to do that, so for this we write a code. If letter is not in word, the hangman status increases. After this, we won or lose the game. So for this we write more bunch of code. So we make a function with the name display message for both the won case and the lose case, and inside the while loop we write a for loop and also if else conditional statement for both the won and lost case. After this we will have to draw a hangman title on the top of the screen. So for this we need to write a code. After this we need to have a list of different words, so we have to write them to pick a random words from this list. We are going to import a random module which will help to pick up a random words. So our game is almost completed. So if we run this game, so you can see it will work fine. So this is our project on the oops. I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you.